Here are my list of top 3 things I want to see come to Helldivers 2 within the next 2 months. Because 2 months, I feel like, is their limit to really get content added to this game. And we're already exiting month number 1. So, starting this off, at number 3, what I'd like to see is the ability to change the color of your armor. It seems like a very simple thing, but a lot of the grind for me in a video game comes from the drip. It comes from wanting to look cool, right? I'm grinding my Warbond Battle Pass specifically to look cool. But if I can't change the color, it kind of defeats the point. It seems like a basic thing that if I'm paying for this game, a $40 game, it seems like a really big oversight, right? At number 2, what I'd like to see is the ability to customize our ship. I'd want for us to be able to work towards having like my ship look different than your ship and really be able to like have some sense of pride when I host games. As of right now, the ship serves as more of a menu, right? More than anything, it's not very big and you don't really need to use the armory because you can do that mid-mission. So I guess you're really just there to look at the store and stratagems, and that to me is an oversight. It just feels really bare bones. And right now, if you think about it, Helldivers is really, really good when it comes down to gameplay. But the outside of that, right, it's lacking in some areas. And I think that we're all willing to, look past that and and move past it because the effort and the love that's put into the game. So that is something I want to see change. I do want to see these other systems like outside of the core gameplay get fleshed out. And right now, with mechs coming, and I'm sure you've seen the leaks on all the different weapons, it doesn't look like that's where their focus is. And I get it, right? I understand that, but I do think it's an oversight. That type of stuff is important. Being able to customize those kinds of things are really important. So that needs to happen soon. Number 1, what I want to put is the ability to play the game in first person all the time instead of just some of the time. I think it can be really interesting to be able to play it in first person mode, similar to how you can do with GTA, how I can choose first person all the time or third person. It could be interesting, and I'd like to see that happen. I think one of the strengths in this game is the ability to play it as a third person shooter, or I can aim down sights like I'm playing Call of Duty or Destiny. That's actually very unique and very helpful. And you'd be surprised how many situations where you're aiming and you actually need to switch to first person to get that shot off just perfectly. So I'd like to see these sort of customizations come to the game, but right now they are hard at work keeping up with all of the massive success. So good on them. I hope nothing but more success comes to this game because right now I am absolutely loving it. So I'll see you guys out there, and stay tuned and follow for more videos on Helldivers.